What's up? We're just waiting for Mr. John Russo. Hey, what's up, Hayden? What's up, people I don't know and that I want to know? Hang on, we're telling more people. John. Who's this? What's up, Mary? What's up, John Russo? Okay, so this is John. Yeah, view. There we go. And now Johnny Boy is about to load up. There we go. Hey, John.
Oh my God, I'm so close.
You are
What's
wearing
up?
so much. You're not wearing that much makeup today. I like that.
You have so much makeup on. Oh my God, you're like so red. That bronzer, you need to tone that down.
Spring is here. John,
what's up?
How are you?
I'm good. Things are good. What about you?
Good. I'm good. You know, this is kind of like my John Russo worship zone. We got
you have
by John.
Jason Lewis and V. Yeah, the other two can go. Yeah.
Yeah. Even though that's me.
Oh.
So how's it going, John? Where are you right now? It looks like a beautiful home.
It is a beautiful home. God, you'd love to know. I am out in my house in the country.
Nice. Well, for all of you that don't know who John is, which you should know, he's an incredible photographer. He's one of my artists. He's a dear friend. John's made an incredible, eclectic career from shooting major celebrities to major endorsements to major editorial, beautiful architecture, pretty much everything but soft porn. You've stayed away from that.
I may have to do that at some point. Yeah.
No, because there's social distancing laws, so you have to.
Yeah, that's true.
John, what I have here that I wanted to show guys is, well, obviously, and you let me know. Well, here's your incredible work that I have on my site, but his site is also incredible with all his stuff. John Russo photo, but here's some of my favorites.
Yeah.
And again, this is the stuff that you did.
Yeah. Meanwhile, nobody can see them because you're pointed to. Yeah. That's good.
Don't give me attitude. I'm kidding. Give me attitude. This is all stuff that you've done for movies and TV shows. Oh, I love this movie poster for Underworld with Kate Beckinsale. One of your favorites. Brad Pitt. J-Lo. And wow. And so on. And then over here.
Enough about me.
Enough over here. And over here, okay, this is the last thing that I'm going to plug, right? Because this was something that I'm very proud of that you and I collaborated together, which we did the social net worth feature, which was profiling content creators, changing the world.
Yep.
And it's something that we did to, who would have thought? We were ahead of the game. We were thinking of how content creators could use their visibility for causes. Yep. And now more than ever, something that we are all looking into and doing. So I just, show's over, but I wanted to show that because I'm very proud of you. First of all, how's it going with GeoJournal? And that's still happening, correct?
Yeah, GeoJournal's amazing. We have our new cover.
That's John's magazine, by the way, GeoJournal, for you guys that don't know.
Oh God, it's not my magazine. I'm the creative director. So, but I guess it is. Yeah, we have like 3 amazing covers coming out. We have Geo Sport, Geo Beauty, and then we just have the regular Geo coming out. And yeah, it's awesome. It's incredible. I've been shooting so much for it, and yeah, and like other incredible photographers are in it as well. Tony Duran, who's amazing. I'm obsessed with him. I think his work is absolutely incredible. He is a contributor, and a bunch of other people, great photographers.
So John, obviously, now that we're all in quarantine, and I know that I love that video that you made that you put on your Instagram about this is a really good time for artists, whether it's like photographers, makeup, hairstylists, to kind of reflect and regroup. What are you doing to stay active and productive during this time?
I'm going to the
Work-wise.
gym. Oh God, what am I doing? Working on 2 documentaries, working on my online workshop, which launches at the end of the week. What else am I doing? John Russo workshops, going to the gym. I just went hiking in the mountains, saw a beautiful waterfall, going to the beach every day, riding my bike. I'm getting that prison body that I always wanted.
Okay, right. Without
That's
any
about it.
teammates, so it can't be that fun.
I know, right? Exactly. But no, I'm just planning for when this is over. I mean, I hope it will be over, but it's all going to change, and there's going to be, the whole face mask thing and the social distancing. But I feel like photography is always going to be there, and everybody is going to go back to work. It'll just be with different, guidelines.
Tell me about, and tell me a little bit about, well, you and I talked about the guideline situation, right? How you were thinking that, I mean, it'll go back, but it'll definitely be different, right?
This incredible, my friend Rose Cephalou, who is an art director, she's actually a photo director, and she and I created photoshootguidelines.com, and it's actually going to launch this week, but we have an Instagram. It's at photoshootguidelines.com, just to create some guidelines for the industry. So we asked top hair, makeup, stylists, and other photographers just some suggestions on how they think that we can all get back to work. And I think it's going to be really helpful, and we're going to send it out to all the publicists, the managers, the agents, the photo editors, the creative directors, the studios. We're going to make sure everybody sees it, because the goal is to get everyone back to work. All the photographers, all the hair, all the makeup. And I definitely think that everyone's in it together. It's not just like about me or about you. It's about everyone working, because then that's how the system works, when we all work.
Yeah. And funny enough, I did have a producer reach out to me today saying that if I had any clients that had their own studio, or that had access to a studio that was open, to let them know, because they were, and I guess, they were getting already some clients that were asking them,
Is John married? Yes, Gert Crawford. I'm married to myself. Yeah.
John, are you married? Can't wait to get back to it.
Yeah, I'm married to this hand. Trust me. Yeah.
You're interviewing right now, and you're getting that prison body. So.
Oh yeah, maybe I should sit up straight. Oh, rats.
But anyway, people are starting to ask if there's access to studios and things. So I think things are starting to, at least the direction of getting back to work.
Yes, it's definitely, as I said, like industry professionals, like the top makeup artist, Daniel McFadden, he gave incredible commentary on how he would conduct his business in the future with the COVID, and hairdresser Guy Romeo, and we're going to hear from so many more incredible people. So I think it's definitely something we all need to work on.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of advice would you tell some people that are home right now in quarantine? Artists, right? Artists, what to do, and how to kind of stay active and motivated about their career and whatnot.
Absolutely. Depending on what they do, you just go with your creativity. I mean, as a photographer, I have my camera with me. I have my camera with me, and I go around into the mountains, and I take pictures, and I find locations that inspire me. So that kind of keeps me going, but also I go through my website and I tweak on that, and I take things down and I put things up, and yeah, just getting excited about shoots that I want to do and places that I want to go and documentaries that I want to work on. Yeah. I can't watch any more TV. I'm like so over the TV right now. It's like I have to walk away from it.
No shows that you're watching specifically right now?
I mean, there's a couple, but I feel like a lot of these streaming networks just put lame stuff up. They're just like, let's throw everything we've ever done, even if it's bad, up, just to like give everyone quantity. And then you go to watch it, and it's like in Swahili. It's in all these different languages. It's in one of these crazy languages that like, yeah. Don't even get me started on that one.
Well, we have one of the viewers here, Gerd Crawford, said, "Guy, that broken out queen."
Yes,
Do you
Guy,
care
my
to
friend
comment on
Guy is
that?
a broken out queen. What is it?
He just said, "Guy, that broken out queen." Would you care to
Yes.
comment on that or no? Wait, is that has to be a friend? Who's Gerd Crawford?
Gert Crawford is my best friend Dan, who's amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know Dan. Dan is the one that went on that cruise with us, right?
And yes, Geo Magazine accepts submissions. You have to email them to hudson@geojournal.com, and he's a photo editor. So yes.
Okay. Wait, there's way too many questions. This Gerd Crawford again just wants to comment, just say famous. Yes, and these two, as I said,
Oh my God.
this is my John Russo shrine. So yeah, we had Jason
Oh,
Lewis and
Jason
hey, by the
Lewis.
way, thank you for the two beautiful prints that you gave me of David Gandy and Envy. I love these.
Yeah, I was going to throw those away, and so I'm so glad that you took them. No, I love them. I absolutely love those prints, but I had so many prints. It's like, what am I going to do with all these prints? So I'm glad that they would hang beautifully in your house.
Yeah. John, tell us a little. I mean, you're the experiences that you get to have to someone like you or me, and more like you. It's like what's so mundane for you, for the rest of the world would seem so incredible. You know, like you were telling me that after Jennifer Lopez performed at that concert on Saturday, you texted her. You did a great job. Tell us a little bit about really memorable experiences that you've had shooting some of your
Well,
talent.
I absolutely love Jennifer. She's, to me, like iconic. She's the kindest person. She's super talented. She's the hardest working. I mean, I can't say enough good things about that woman. She's a humanitarian. So, I mean, anything that she does, I support. And I think her rendition of People, that song, she knocked it out of the park. I was so excited to contact her and let her know that I think she's absolutely amazing. So
Yeah,
that was,
but you even said that, but that's all I'm saying.
but it's totally true.
Jennifer,
Like
you can look back on this taping. That's all I said.
but it's so true because there's some people that I would not say that about. Trust me. And she is just definitely, she's one of a kind. Like she's up there, like the Catherine Zeta-Jones of the world, just the most amazing people in life. And Deborah Messing, like those kind of people that you're just like, wow, I just love you.
Yeah, you said that even Barbara Streisand commented on.
Yeah, and even
What
Barbara
did Barbara
commented.
Streisand say?
She said it was wonderful. She said something like that. I mean, I love Barbara. She's absolutely amazing. And I sat next to her at many dinners, and she is the kindest, sweetest, funniest person, one of the funniest people I've ever met.
You know, John, I didn't take the book that you gifted me, and I still want to get it from you. 100 Making a Difference.
Yes.
But I will get it from you when I see you next week. But tell us a
Okay.
little bit about this incredible book and project that you created of 100 Making.
It's 100 people that make a difference in the lives of others through their philanthropy and their charitable causes. I started the book about 8 years ago, and then recently my friend Irina Medavoy, who is this amazing humanitarian, she kind of joined in to help me out. And then my friend Serena Williams wrote one of my forwards, and then my other friend Eva Longoria, who wrote my other forward, and then this other humanitarian named Quentin Vandenberg, he published the book. So hopefully the book will come out after all this dies down.
And the book is a hybrid. It's a mix of all different types of high-profile people, philanthropists. Tell us about
But
some of the people that you have on the book.
it's not even just high profile people. There's a ton of people that you would never know that do incredible things to help people. Yeah, I mean, there's so many people in the book. I could just go on for hours talking about the book, but just really great people. And you can learn more about it at 100MAD, or you can go to 100makingadifference.com and you can check it out. But it's really cool because it highlights on really incredible people and all of the things that they're doing, like their grassroots organizations, their humanitarian efforts. I feel like I'd much rather do a book or highlight on people that are doing great things to help other people, because it's like, why are we here if we don't do that?
Well, you know, and guys, John's being a little modest, so I'm just gonna name drop a few of, you know, the incredible people he's got there. So you've got
Hey,
Michelle
James.
Obama,
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Sally Field. You've got like just Nick Ferroni. You've got it's true. It's not just
Nick
people.
Ferroni. I love Nick Ferroni.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
The sexiest teacher alive.
Sexiest teacher alive. I love him. He's
But
my
listen,
buddy.
but what a great. Obviously, what we're all going through is really hard, and it's so ironic, right? So today is the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, by the way.
Yeah.
You know that? Well,
No.
now you know. And it's funny because I started hearing about this day like a year ago, because brands were thinking of, oh, what are we going to do for the 50th anniversary of Earth Day? It's such a huge event. And today I woke up and I was thinking, God, in a way, and I know this is going to sound kind of ironic, and maybe some people will not think it's so nice, but we, in a way, we're giving the earth the biggest gift in the world, which is to slow down our pollution.
100%.
So
I agree with you 1,000%.
It's so interesting that, and you know, I was just talking to a friend of mine today about, even though obviously we're all feeling fear up to some point, and uncertainty and whatnot, but do you wish that things would go back to the way they were before this whole situation? What are your thoughts about that?
No. Oh God, my thoughts about that. I feel like, I mean, I can only speak from my perspective, but I feel like it kind of grounded me. It made me realize what I want out of my career in the future. And it made me realize what I don't want out of my career. And it made me realize that
in your
what
life,
I thought,
sure.
What is it?
In your life as well. No.
In my life, 100%. And I think that for me, I just, I just want to live my life a little differently. I don't need to work as hard, to be honest. Like, I've been like work for the last 25 years. And I am just like, I need to just take a break and enjoy everything and not be so crazy focused on working my ass off. Yeah. I want to be more focused on acquiring memories and acquiring experiences as opposed to acquiring material items. It's one of those things that you realize you're like, you know, what am I doing? Like houses, cars, all this stuff. None of it is really important. And I think the most important stuff is being with your friends and just creating beautiful things that will have social immortality, like books and what are they called? Documentaries that I want to work on. So yeah, it made me realize a lot of great things. So hopefully a lot of people will realize a lot of great things will come out of this. I mean, it has to. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think as I was saying, and to add to what you're saying, as much as there's so much uncertainty, I think that we can all agree that nobody really wants to necessarily go back to the way things were. I think that I think that the key, if anything, would be to work smart, not work so hard, but work smart. You know, like,
work smarter, not harder.
Work smarter, not harder. Right. And
I need you to say that 10 times, please.
Work
smarter. Yeah, I mean, I think, what else do I think? No, I think, like you said, just reevaluate like your business and reevaluate. And I even think the tolerance level, I think people, a lot of the mean people that we work with, hopefully will not be as mean and not sweat everything that they sweat, and just realize that, like, in a blink of an eye, it can all change. So just go with the flow and not be difficult, because I think that, we have a policy in my office, like, we don't work with difficult people. We have a little bulletin board that we put up, and it lists everyone who's rotten and who's difficult, and we avoid at all costs. Even if it's me, like, avoiding money, I'd rather not make money and work with kind, nice people. And I think that more people will realize that now, going forward with this pandemic, that life is too short to be tortured by anyone for any amount of money.
No torture is worth it. No, I think you're absolutely right. I think, well, and in working in entertainment in our industry, and even like, obviously there's film and TV entertainment, right? But you and me are in a smaller niche, which is like photography and fashion,
Yeah.
right? And photography and fashion, I mean, without talking about anybody specifically, but it is so much about what magazines you're on and what brands are you shooting, and are you a photographer that's on this level versus this level or that level, and then this one, and it's been.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Thank you,
like,
Alexander.
So now it's like, it's almost like this has been the great equalizer, right? Like everybody is on the same page.
Yeah, isn't that the darn truth? And as I said, like, I think a lot of those things will come out of it, and I think that people will be more open. I mean, they should have been more open to helping other people even before this, but I think this is like a kick in the ass for people to be extra kind to people. Like, go out of your way to be nice to people, to be nice to your assistants, to be nice to people you work with, and I feel like everyone is nice, but like really go farther and be as nice as you possibly can.
So, John, I want to talk a little. I mean, obviously, you and I have another big thing in common, which it's a tough thing, which is I lost my dad last year, and on Sunday was the 1 year anniversary, and you've recently lost your parents as well, and your mom's passing was earlier this year. So, I mean, my heart goes out to you. You had like a back-to-backer,
Yeah.
Any kind of realizations about both experiences happening so close to each other about just the way you want to lead your life, meaning like your passing and corona right after?
You know what, just spend time with the people that you love, because they could be gone tomorrow, basically. I mean, that's the whole thing. Just be, even if you're fighting with them or you don't talk to like your parents, just realize that like they could be gone tomorrow, and then you'll never ever see them again. So try to be super nice to them.
Yeah, and maybe make amends with people that you are having any kind of discrepancy with, right? Or fight
Absolutely.
with.
I mean, I fortunately had the best parents. I mean, for me, best upbringing, best life, best parents, most incredible mom, most incredible dad. I was one of the fortunate people that got those, that they got those incredible parents. So I am so blessed. Like, I can't even begin to tell you like how blessed I am that I had my mom until she was 84 and my dad until he was 83. And they were just the most supportive, loving, accepting. They were everything that every other parent should be. I can't say enough good things about them.
And you were such a good son, man. Like,
and I will see them again. I believe that.
You were the most incredible. You were the most incredible son, John. So when it comes to your, I want to wrap this up by talking a little bit more about your art. I mean, you do so many different types of aesthetics and types of photography so well, whether it's architecture or kids, fashion, celebrity. Which one do you have the most fun doing?
I like doing everything. I mean, of course, I love shooting celebrities, and I've been shooting celebrities since the beginning of my career. And I love shooting fashion, like when I used to do Dolce & Gabbana and Gucci and Hugo Boss. Like, I love traveling all over the world and shooting for them. But then again, I love hotels and resorts. I mean, I shoot hotel and resort campaigns all over the world. So I think to my photographers out there, just know that you don't have to just pick one thing. I mean, obviously focus on something and master that, but then you can be like, oh, maybe I want to shoot food, or maybe I want to shoot architecture, or maybe I want to do fashion, or maybe I want to do this or that. Like, don't limit yourself. And I think that in my career, I have not limited myself at all. Like, I do an array of different things, and the best part about it is I enjoy all the things that I do. They're all super fun. They're not stressful. They're something that I want to do, and I work with the most amazing crew that works for me. We travel the world together. We laugh. We have fun. It's amazing. I mean, I am so fortunate to have people that I work with that I consider my family.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And John, with these photography workshops that you do, right? Which I've been invited to some of them to kind of be a keynote speaker, and you kind of cover so many different areas from the marketing to the actual technique and the shooting. What would be a word of advice that you would have for someone that's starting out or that has embarked in the photography trajectory? What would you advise them to get to where you get to, or to follow their path? What's something that you've learned that really worked that you would tell them to do?
Oh, just never give up. I mean, I'm from New Jersey, from a small town with one traffic light. And, you know, when I decided I want to be a photographer, I was like, I want to be, you know, at the top. And so I'm not going to stop. There's no plan B. So you just have to know and set your mind to just going for it and not taking no for an answer and not having people tell you like, oh, you can't do this. I remember I was telling one of my friends, I'm going to be a photographer. And they're like, oh, you're going to shoot weddings or work at Sears. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Well, I actually did work at Sears when I was 17. Oh my God. In the photo. And I worked at Macy's, but I worked at Sears in the photography department. And oh my God, I remember I was tortured by all these families that would come in to shoot their kids. And yeah, that was a whole nother story. But I had so much fun. They could see me now, those Sears people.
John, and to wrap it up, you know, I've seen you in action when it comes to shooting celebrity, and you really make it fun for them. And I think your key is that you're fast. And yeah, I think it's the speed and it's the way that you're very, like, you treat them like they're toddlers. You're like, okay, honey, come here, look at the light. All right, you're done.
Hey, Yutsai.
But I want to hear it from you. Hey, what's up, Yutsai? I want to hear it from you. What has proven to be really successful for you in shooting celebrities that other photographers coming up in the ranks could also try and do?
Oh God, I'm just myself. I don't know. I go into every shoot and I'm like laughing and joking and being myself. And I feel like, just be yourself. I mean, they're just people. Some people I know a lot of my students in my workshop are like, oh my God, I got to shoot this person who like drives by in a car on General Hospital. And I was so, on Passions or General Hospital. And I was so nervous to be around them and their publicists. And I'm like, hello, why would you be nervous to be around anyone? They're just people like you and I. They just happen to be on a show or do a movie. They do everything we do. They're just people. So I think just be yourself and go into a photo shoot and treat them like you would treat one of your friends. So that's definitely something that I would do. Don't be intimidated by anyone. Maybe they're intimidated by you. You never know.
Yeah. You never know.
You just
John,
don't
you're
know.
amazing. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
And,
I'll send you a Venmo request. Thank you for having me on the show.
And you know, everybody, this was John's first time doing a 19.
Yes.
So
don't be afraid of those. Wait, don't be afraid of those publicists because you get amazing publicists like Stephen Huvane, who I absolutely love.
And Gary Mantouche.
Oh, and Gary Mandouche. We love Gary.
Oh, yeah. Stephen for president.
Yes. Oh, and Brett, my talented artist friend who I love. Oh, I could just keep going. All right. Have a great day. I'm going to go to the beach.
All right.
Be good, everybody. Bye-bye.
Guys, thank you. Bye.